What kind of adjustments do you think that Cornell needs to make? You touched on them a little bit about what Cornell kind of did wrong and what RIT did well, specifically for their draft and their play style. What do you want to see Cornell change here?
They won the early laning phase, and I think they need to take that and push it. And so I think Cornell needs to go for heavy for lane dominators, and they need to take that into a snowball. They need to focus on shutting down Evidin, shutting down Ritz. It was great for the 10 minutes, but Ritz recovered. I think they need to focus on shutting down Evidin. They need to be able to roam mid where he's going to be laning, and they need to dominate their other lanes the way they did yesterday. Last game. Solar on Underlord managed to get farm. I don't know where he got his farm from. I don't know what happened if he won the lottery, but somehow he just didn't have a problem with the Razor Witch Doctor. I think they need to give Solar maybe an Underlord again or another independent hero so they can commit the 2 supports on Cornell elsewhere. Therefore, those supports are able to roam on Evident and potentially roam on Ritz. Specifically Evident, though, and actually RIT is going to ban the Underlord out. They saw what Solar can do with it. So far, Cornell hasn't done any respect bans, although they're on the last one and they're thinking this might be the Tinker, although Tinker is uncommonly a first phase. They're going to decide what they want to go into here. Now, other heroes that we've seen Evident dominate on in the CSL are Shadow Fiend, which is a classic snowball dominator. That is a hero susceptible to ganks, but also a hero that does well ganking with others. Actually, Rubik is another hero we've seen Evident play, although that was in a game 2 and that one didn't have land finals on the line. So, though I would like to see Cornell just push how much they dominate lanes. Cornell goes for the same 3 bans going into the first phase. RIT is going to respect ban the Underlord, and there's actually Tusk, one of the most reliable roamers at the moment, taken out of the game. We'll start off with Cornell's first pick here. We'll see what they want to do. They had some time. We did do the giveaway. What are they going to go on? And they're going to actually take the Beastmaster, not allowing Rips to have it. Oh, well, that's a hero that can fight in lane. And we saw how scary. At level 1, Beastmaster wasn't too hot, but when Beastmaster got level 5, he became very scary. He started being able to fight. He had too much health for Cornell to deal with at that point. So now we'll see if Solar can do the same thing here. Solar proved his worth last game. I'm excited to see what he can do this game. Now, Sand King's Classic. That's a potentially position 3, potentially position 4. Doesn't reveal a ton about your draft. He does very well as an offlaner against a melee carry or a short range carry. He also does well as a roamer, especially if he can be teamed up with another stun. Offers a lot of mid-game teamfight and has a huge power spike with Blink Dagger. All he needs to do is get a Burrow Strike, but if he can get an Epicenter Burrow Strike, cherry on the cake. And the Witch King, that's a fight. Those are some fighters right there.
There you go. That's going to be one of those roaming pairs that are just a...
They're going to be a nuisance, a hassle. And the cask is the paralyzing cask is going to get Sand King in range for Burrow Strike early on. Because assuming the Sand King is 4, there is potential he's 3. And that's because Sand King does have a notoriously small range on Burrow Strike, especially at level 1. Now, Cornell needs to counter. For the second pick in the second phase, they already have their offlaner. They're going to go for another one, likely a support. Now, Rubik doesn't seem awful, although he's kind of fallen out of popularity. And there's Disruptor. So there we go. That's another. I love that for Cornell. They did a fantastic job with Disruptor last game. I'm sure they're going to do another fantastic job with it. We're going into the second phase of bans. Is Tinker going to be taken out of the game? The question on everybody's mind.
I think if they picked up
Cornell has counters.
Yeah,
both of those heroes.
I don't think they're necessarily super worried about it. Beastmaster alone, with the, as you said in the last game, Beastmaster is a great answer to a Tinker. But maybe RIT is just balls to the wall. They're gonna wait to pick it to last until Cornell's like, there's no way they pick it now. Then
they wouldn't do it a second time. Well, Juggernaut actually banned out by RT. That's a ban that Cornell would like, because Juggernaut, like Lifestealer, 2 carries that go magic immune, they do fantastic against Disruptor because of their ability to go magic immune. So now taking Disruptor out, we even saw Cornell pick Disruptor last game and ban out Lifestealer as well as Juggernaut. I expect we'll see Lifestealer banned out by Cornell, but with Juggernaut banned, that opens them up for a new ban, something we haven't seen yet. And it seems like Cornell doesn't even know what to do. They're going into reserve time for this ban.
Yeah, what do they take out here? It's so open. RIT is pretty open. They're showing nothing. I guess I wouldn't spend too much reserve time on it then.
I think they're trying to adjust their strategy here. Now, Gyrocopter's still in the pool, common second pick. However, Sand King can get on top of Gyrocopter and lock him down and do a lot of damage with Blink, Burrow Strike, Epicenter, forcing Gyrocopter to grab a BKB if he wants to be able to survive that. But Gyrocopter is a highly contested hero at the moment. And now Terrorblade was banned out last game. He's still in this one. There's the Omni Knight. So another magic immune hero being able to grant Repel. I would be surprised if Cornell goes for Lifestealer for their second ban. What I'm interested to see is what RIT does for ban 2 and what both these teams do going into phase 2.
Yeah, I did. You pointed out last time RIT put a lot of emphasis on banning those magic immune heroes. Omni Knight was banned first phase. I don't think it was by RIT, but then they followed up quickly in the second phase with the Juggernaut and the Lifestealer. So RIT puts a lot of value on them, even if they don't draft them themselves.
And it ensures that you can take advantage of Disruptor. His ability to get you an extra kill at the end of fight with Glimpse, his ability to essentially just have one person make a minor mistake, be out of position for a moment, and there's the Lifestealer ban for Cornell. Be out of position for a moment and get punished. We saw that happen to Beastmaster last game. He showed up mid just to throw his wild axes at a creep wave. 4 seconds later, he got brought right back into 3 heroes and was punished for it. Now we're going to the second phase. The teams are going to have to reveal some more about their strategy. RIT will be the first to choose. Potentially both their supports picked. However, there's an opportunity for that to be a offlane Sand King. Although it is much more common to see at position 4, it's not out of the question. Now RIT actually going into reserve time here, discussing what they want to do. A lot is on the line. If RIT wins this, they will be able to claim a 2-0 against arguably their toughest competition so far, Cornell. They also will be on LAN the next time we see them.
They could pick the Death Prophet up for themselves right here. I think it's pretty solid and available. Maybe not an evidence style hero, but
fair enough. Yeah, he is quite a flashy player.
Oh, baby!
Now, it's not guaranteed that's to go mid, although it is the most common lane. It has been picked up in the off lane, and that would mean that we're going to see a support Sand King, which is to be expected. I do like the DP if they throw it off lane too, because that throws a wrench in Cornell's plans, because Cornell is not going to be entirely sure which lane this hero is going to go, and it's likely they're not going to know until it's too late, until RIT gets their last pick.
Here's what RIT is going to do.
Okay.
This Death Prophet is going off lane or safe lane. Doesn't matter. But they're going to get all the way through this draft, and Cornell's like, okay, they've already got their mid, and then they're going to pick a Tinker.
And then they pick Tinker. I feel like that was just a scam story that was just built up to bring Tinker into this.
Well, that is exactly what I would expect RIT to do.
Oh boy, could you imagine they just do it again? The double Tinker. I mean, I could see it. Now, here we go. Cornell's actually using almost all of the reserve time down to just over 20 seconds. Here we go. What do we got? They take the Naga. They want to counter it. I do like the DP versus Beastmaster. We discussed how Necro is going to purge Aeon Disc, but Aeon Disc essentially means you're not a Roar target. Oh, and the Abaddon versus Beastmaster. Great. It gets rid of Net. Gets rid of Roar. He doesn't really care about Static Storm. He's going to have to commit his ult, but he's not too upset about Static Storm. Abaddon is an offlaner that I feel like makes a lot of sense. However, I rarely actually see it work well. Oftentimes I feel like I see the hero lose a lot more than I see it win. However, I see RIT win always, and I never see them lose. So let's see if they can break that chain. Now, with very little reserve time, actually, there's no reserve time? Oh, they're going into it here.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Cornell's under pressure here. This is their elimination match. They're discussing.
They've got to make quick decisions here. This is
what you want to see going into your elimination match.
The Lycan. Here's someone we haven't seen.
They got some
quite
push.
A while.
And they're going to punish RIT for their lockdown being a cask, which is very unlikely going to bounce twice to Lycan unless it gets caught up in his zoo. Actually, there's 2 zoo creator heroes. They have the keepers, the zoo keepers. They got Lycan and they got Beastmaster. RIT is going to need some deep push. And
you know what?
You know who's good at deep pushing?
Oh, please.
Tinker. Tinker is pretty good at deep pushing.
Oh boy. I don't think the Tinker would be enough because he can lay marches on one lane, but they'll have the option to just be picking and poking and peeking.
So you're thinking more of an
actually
Evident Keeper of the Light.
Definitely not that.
Okay.
Pugna. Well,
Okay.
no, I think Evident will be taking the Death Prophet here. And now with that Lycan pick with the zoo with the creators that they have here, the Jungle Boys, they're gonna be looking to get something that can fight them up, just face to face. BKB piercing stun or the root on Naga, so something like a Sven is pretty much out. Gyro's gonna have a bad time. Ooh, this is a toughie.
Very much so. And geez, yeah, I think
they're gonna get an Ursa with a BKB and an
There's
Axe.
the OD ban. And yeah, with a DP and an Abaddon, obviously the Abaddon will be going off lane, or he'll be in one of the lanes there, so we can kind of assume some more roles. We're going into it. The last van. What are they scared of? What do they not want to deal with? Cornell.
Is it a Tinker?
Storm Spirit. So they do believe they haven't found a mid hero yet.
Yeah, they believe that this Death Prophet is not mid.
I mean, it could work. Abaddon could take us to the lane and then just have the Witch Doctor and Sand King roam as needed.
Thur. Oh! They took it.
And he has wolves to teleport on. He has birds to teleport on. He's gonna have his necro books. He's gonna have everything to teleport on.
They've already got a Death Prophet. They have the option of picking up and an Abaddon. They're super tanky. If they just go a hard early hero, they can grab themselves a Viper or something like that. They can end this game before this is even an issue. Void. Okay.
Void. Okay, so that's some lockdown for the Lycan, some more reliable. Okay, so Void is known. So that's position 1 Void on Eradicate. Void is a hero not known for his ability to farm quickly. And Beastmaster and Lycan are going to be putting pressure on RIT right out the gate. So Void is definitely going to need to have a strong lane. Witch Doctor and Sand King are going to have to ensure that. There'll be an off lane Abaddon and a mid Death Prophet for Evident. You know what I'm excited for? Let's say this game goes to level 25. I just want hasted DP to chase around shapeshifted Lycan.
I don't want any of that to happen.
Oh my god, look at Disruptor's weird mount. I love that. I want that. That's a good mount. What a strange face.
Beastmaster's a dwarf in his thing.
I love that. Beastmaster's got some burly cosmetics on him. And I guess Abaddon's a fish. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if this game goes an hour, as soon as this game passes 45 minutes, I think Cornell wins, and we're in for a 75-minute game, and then we'll see you guys in game 3.
I don't know. Faceless Void in the very insane late game is extremely difficult to actually take off. I think Lycan's going to peak more in the middle, and I wouldn't even be surprised to see Abaddon transform into a strong core.
I'm more talking about a Murphy's Law, not in a Dota way, in a Murphy's Law kind of way. Cornell, RIT will do something to throw the game.
If this game goes to an hour, you might as well go to an hour in game 3 too.
Yeah. Evident will die with no buyback, even though he had all the money in the world.
I think my favorite part of him dying with no buyback, apart from the fact that he'd been holding on to the insane net worth before that, is that he just pinged the crap out of the map after he died. And here we go. Of course, it wouldn't be Dota without a pause. It looks like we lose somebody.
So we call it CSL pause. Tinker is reconnected. There we go.
Tinker has reconnected to the game. Now,
what Hicks was on the Phantom Lancer last game. He will be on the Tinker this game.
I guess, yeah, Tinker's a hero you can't just pick up. If you don't, if you want to play Tinker, you need a Tinker player.
Just kidding. He just switched.
Oh, there it is. Nice. Playing games with us. And boots for Sand King. I like it. Get him in range of his terrible range on Burrow Strike. We're going to see RIT roam out with... Where are they going? First Blood bottom, it looks like. That's what they want to try for. Get those wards up. Abaddon tri-lane with Sand King and Witch Doctor. That's going to absolutely shut down whatever it deals with. Although I don't know if they're going to commit all 3 heroes for long there. They're going to try and shut the Lycan down early. Beastmaster Naga, Faceless Void is going to have an absolutely terrible time against that. And as previously discussed, Faceless Void is not known for his ability to farm. He's going to need to buy a farming item if he wants to farm quickly. Oftentimes you want to grab a Mask of Madness first on Void. It helps you farm, helps you fight, although it's not the fastest farming item in the game. It is just a cheap item that gives him a large power spike. It goes well with his Chronosphere, which he wants to keep on cooldown the same way Death's Prophet wants to keep her Exorcism on cooldown. Lycans actually came to lane with the Quelling Blade already. Very high damage on the bottom lane. 60 on Lycan, 60 on Abaddon. The stunners haven't revealed. Now,
No.
Lycan has
Oh,
305
Doggy
movement
finds
speed.
Cakes. Or he's going to see Cakes here in a moment. Here they come. Doggy and Wirt coming in. Oh, here comes the Burrow Strike. Straight onto Cakes. And now they're going to be able to body block him. They get him caught inside of the
Kinetic field doesn't matter, I don't think.
field. Yeah, but one more shot. There we go. RIT's going to be able to pick up the first blood. And another Burrow Strike through onto Disruptor. They're trying to body block him as much as they can. All right, RIT's is going to get another one.
Double kill?
What a start.
I'll take your tribute.
Oh boy.
And now they're just going to pile these bounties up. Going to be 3 claimed there for RIT.
I'm sure Abaddon will go for the Blades of Attack if he could, but you can't get him at Side Shop anymore and just throw his net worth at him. Now Beastmaster's actually bottom. They lane swapped. They're going to go Naga Siren Lycan for Cornell top against Eradicate on Faceless Void. And there was a lane pull that occurred.
I think they're going to get another kill on this Beastmaster, and then the supports are going to rotate.
Definitely. They can't let Faceless Void. Faceless Void is fine for now, but he's going to get his wave pushed in. And there's actually 3 heroes committed to Void right now. Shutting down. Oh, here we go on Beastmaster bottom.
Yep, Burrow Strike comes through. He's caught again. Now they got another coconut. RIT's just putting the damage in, slowing him down. Curse of Avernus, one more shot. Wirt's going to get the last hit on that one, but...
Now, Evidence going deep, but there's a Naga coming behind him mid. Rotation from Sand King.
Oh, caught under the tower. Evident. Yeah, he's just going to be able to walk back. Fine. Doggy's going to have a Burrow Strike in 1 mana.
I don't know if they go. Level 1 under the tower. That's a tall order. And Doggy's going to just head up top. He wants to help out his faceless friend.
He's not doing too bad on his own.
Yeah, he's doing great.
He's taking a ton of damage. They're going to get a coconut out and a bounce. Oh, man. Wirt shows up, and these guys are just, all right, let's go.
That's all they needed. Just the coconut. And here we go. They might dive here.
Oh, Doggy's coming in. Yeah, Kinetic Field. He's going to get the Burrow Strike. It's onto Doggy, and the Time Walk as well. Cakes is coming in. Cakes is going out. Oh, he's not able to get out of there. Now Faceless Void and Doggy ready to fight up. Who are they going to go? They're going to go on Ergonomics. Ergonomics is in a lot of trouble. A couple more shots could do it. Oh, they don't have another Burrow Strike. They don't have the damage. Eradicate could use the Time Walk, but he's not. Wirt gets it with 1 more hit. Now they can turn around into Rabbit if they wanted. Rabbit, you got to be careful. Doggy still doesn't have the mana for another Burrow Strike, but Rabbit's in a lot of trouble too. All right, Wirt and Doggy finally making their way out of the Kinetic Field. And Rabbit's going to have to pop himself a salve. Eradicate's just farming up on the creep wave. He doesn't care. Do the damage. I'm out of here.
Bye-bye. He'll go back to the lane. See, they're going to chase him, but they don't have anything. They have kinetic fields. They're just going to kind of slow him down, I guess. Oh, and missed the kinetic fields. Eradicate will take another path back. Now, how's our Abaddon Beastmaster? 4 CS on Beastmaster versus 12 and 8 on Abaddon. I think it's clear. Also, 2 kills on Abaddon. Yeah, and 4 heroes mid. Here's the haste on Tinker.
Haste on Tinker. Tinker trying to get out of there. Oh, it's just in time. He used the Fairy Fire. Embers is going to survive for now. Doggy running away. He's going to make it fine. Oh, haste run out.
Very difficult to dive
He's
tower.
Oh, he went to go deny himself to the Ancients, but he regained too much HP, and instead Rabbit's going to kill him.
I think he wanted to Burrow Strike to the river, but it's not long enough range at level 1.
No, it is not.
Poor guy. And yeah, that's a great kill for Naga there.
I was going to say, before that broke out, Abaddon is doing a great job of leeching Beastmaster's mana out. Beastmaster, like, he's getting really aggressive, and Beastmaster's throwing the axes, just like this. And so Abaddon has the debuff, and then Beastmaster's keeping it up. And then he's like, ha, just kidding, they're gone.
God, what a strong matchup for Abaddon.
Oh, here we go. Kate from the top is in trouble. Lycan is going to get taken down once again with the Burrow Strike. Coming through from Doggy. Still only level 1. They get a net onto him. And now Rabbit? No, he's going to have to get out of here. They're not going to be able to turn that around. Not today. No way.
Now, It almost feels like they've abandoned the Beastmaster. Beastmaster can't lane against Abaddon because of the interaction between Aphotic Shield and the Wild Axes. So if they're not committing anything, they're just going to leave him alone and try and salvage another lane, committing 3 heroes top to help Cakes on Lycan. However, it's not going well. They might even go in on him right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes another coconut. Burrow Strike up onto the Disruptor. Disruptor takes the Maledict, and he should burn down very quickly. Oh no, it's only a level 1 Maledict, so they're going to need a little bit more than that. Here he goes. Finally comes down. They use a glimpse out onto Doggy. Doggy's making his way back to the safety of the tower, and in fact, Eradicate taking a little bit of damage, but Doggy postures back up to help him if they go too deep.
And talking about mid lane for a moment here, top CS on Evident 24-7 versus Tinker 11-4. Evident level 5, Tinker level 4. This lane is favoring RIT just like the top and bottom lanes. This might be a 3-lane win. Actually, Evident's potentially diving Tinker.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going under. He's easily going to get him one more right click.
Yep.
Evident's got him. Now, under the tower, Soul Siphon coming out onto Rabbit. He's getting the
Evident does
back
have
as much as he can. Evident has the Fairy Fire. They're going to have a glimpse here in just a moment. These blocks from Rabbit, though. Rabbit is going to get hit by a coconut and bounce back to him, but no more damage there to get him. Evident needs to be really careful. There we go. Pops the salve, and he'll be back in lane and just fine. Those body blocks from Rabbit were impressive.
Definitely. But it wasn't enough, and yeah, Glimpse is on cooldown. At level 1, it's a 1-minute cooldown spell. Still have 15 seconds left. RIT's actually sent Beastmaster home. Beastmaster is taking the very sad walk. The walk of shame back to lane.
Where do you find Beastmaster right now? Is it in the bot lane? It is not.
No. He's just back in Fountain. He's just recovering from a bad day in lane.
Oh, Burrow Strike forward onto Cakes, yeah. Wirt's coming in. Wirt's got a coconut. Is it going to bounce back to the creep? No, it is not. Doesn't have a mallet, or he had a maledict, but they just didn't feel like they had the damage. Doggy can take a little bit of damage from Rabbit, but it'll be a disengage there. Back in the bottom, Ritz, he's going to go gobble up all the bounty runes. Oh, he's going to be such a rich boy.
And what's he going for? Is this he wants the Helm of the Dominator. He's going to steal the creeps from Beastmaster. He wants to be able to counter every one of his abilities.
Evident's getting chased up right now by Rabbit. I don't think they know this. Oh, Rabbit, did he get seen? Wirt's going to find him.
You're always there.
Ooh, makes it out.
Tinker, double damage. Evident's shrined up and ready to go.
But now Eradicate's ready to put the hurt onto Cakes.
Level 4 versus level 6.
This is bash up your Doggy too.
It's getting all the bashes. Now Doggy is showing mid. Tinker's not aware of Sand King. Here he goes.
Sand King's got the level 2 Burrow Strike. He's going to connect it.
Exorcism.
Now Soul Siphon's coming out. Exorcism committed as well. They've got Embers in the trees, chasing him down. Oh, they even get the last hit there coming through.
Now top lane, we're going to see Disruptors drop. Or pop, if you will.
Pop.
There it is.
One right click will do it from Wirt. But yeah, getting the slow from Sand King really just... I think he was dead no matter what, but that really was like the just kick your shoes off and sit down, you're not going anywhere moment.
Bye-bye. And now, whoever shows up to try and go against Abaddon, he's just not having any of it. Get out of my lane.
He's about to block. He's about to pop. There he goes.
Don't you dare come to my lane.
Pop his ultimate. Get out. Get out. What do you think you're coming here
charges. I think it is clear who owns the property bottom lane. Doggy's showing up and Naga's TPing in.
Doggy, yep, Doggy gets the Burrow Strike through onto Solar. Solar dead as well. Now Abaddon, he's scared. Rabbit, you just
he's
went
level
through
2
this.
Versus level 8.
You just went through this, Rabbit. Oh, they're gonna get ergonomics in here. This is gonna be really good if they can kill him, but I don't think they can. They've already got another 4 stick charges coming up.
He's just going.
He's going in.
He has a shield shortly. He has wand charges.
Shield in a moment.
He's going for the kill.
Doggy's coming in. They pop the shield. Now Solar's back. He
denied.
gets the deny on himself. Oh my God, Ritz, you god.
Ritz he's a space creator. Bottom, very
so much space creator.
Take a look at the score right now. I didn't even realize how 1 to 15. RIT with a taking game 1 and absolutely dominating game 2. We discussed that Cornell wanted to come out of the lanes swinging. They did a great job in the lanes last game. However, they faltered later on. Not so much. RIT learned. RIT is absolutely decimating Cornell in game 2, and we're only 8 minutes in.
RIT had a taste of the not winning lanes, and you know what? Not a fan.
Yeah, they gave it a try. They gave it a try. Unlikely they're gonna even give losing a game a try, but yeah, losing lanes, that was already too much for them. Gosh, Doggy's running around with his boots level 5 at 9 minutes. Wurt's level 4. He's got mana boots. They're gonna do some damage to Cake's top, it looks like. Here's the cast.
Right, let's just watch the pain train. Ritz is back.
The bash.
No, here we go. Yeah, Chronosphere on the top.
Yeah.
Lycan. Cake's taking so much damage. Wurt, he's there to support his buddy. And now,
Evident in mid
now
lane.
Ritz.
I think we've seen this one before.
They do get the net onto him. Evident, not gonna make it out of this one.
He almost casted Exorcism there. That was a close one. And he will be the second kill, dropping 402 gold. Trading for Tinker, though. If you're gonna die, you might as well take out your lane opponent. And now Doggy's just setting up bottom. Doggy seems to be under the impression that Cornell, for whatever reason, would be insane enough to try and fight Abaddon again after what we just witnessed on the
yeah,
tower.
Doggy, you can help out elsewhere.
I don't
he's
know.
Fine. We're gonna go aggressively onto Ergonomics. He's already got him stunned up, and the Maledict ticking away. Wurt's gonna try and return the damage a little bit, but Wurt knows he can't
Look
go
at these
too much
stacks
further
they
with
set up
the-
for Embers.
Ooh,
Getting
some
money.
big old stacks.
Now, if you take a look at net worth, Abaddon 4.8, Death Drop at 4.4, Faceless 4.3, Tinker 2.8, although he's going to finish.
2800.
And that's after the stacks here. He'll be at 2.9. Oh, here's a smoke. Okay, we're going to see some life in Cornell. They're going to make a play. They're not just going to sit back and watch RIT ruin their chances of going to land.
Solar coming around on the top. He's going to go for the roar. Here
No
onto Beast,
Chronosphere.
Faceless Void. Faceless Void doesn't have a Chronosphere.
Oh, no.
He's going to time walk
Here's the
out.
glimpse.
But now they use the glimpse. Oh, he is caught. Absolutely caught in here. Nowhere to go. A time walk. He makes it out. Here comes Doggy. Burrow strike onto 2. Lycan could be taking a little bit of damage. They're actually going to have to back up. They're not able to kill Eradicate.
In the meantime, mid tower went down, and Evident wants more. He's over twice the level of Naga.
And what's going on bottom? Ritz is pushing down towers too.
Oh my
Ergonomics
god.
is in trouble top. He goes down.
And the smoke turns into a lost tower. Did they lose 2? Yeah, they lost 2 towers, and they lost the support for a smoke. 9,000 gold lead. 9 times the kills. No alts on Disruptor. No alt on Naga Siren. Level 4 on Naga. Level 6 on Disruptor. Now he has his alt. I assume he picked up the tome. Evidence is taking the enemy jungle right now. He's taking the stacks. Set up for Tinker.
Ritz takes the bottom tower as well. How do they stop him? It's impossible.
Unpossible. Look, they're just leaving their base. It sure looks like they're just leaving their base. They don't even have anything in their inventory. And now it's another tower taking Helm of the Dominator creep, going for a Radiance on Abaddon. I don't know what you do to stop the Abaddon Radiance before your supports even get boots, before your Tinker even gets his boss. Tinker's not even halfway to getting his boss recipe at the moment. Look at these towers just getting absolutely thrashed. They're going to finally take top, Eradicate. Often the slow one. Eradicate's going for the Battle Fury, so that's going to up his damage output. It's not going to help him survive, although Faceless Void does not have too much of a problem surviving because of Time Walk. In addition to that, it's going to allow Faceless Void to farm.
Look at Ritz in the bottom.
Drawn out.
Look at this guy.
He's crazy. He's wild.
He's not done with you. Oh, they use the roar on. He's in so much trouble, Ritz. What are you doing? Space.
I think he's getting a little excited, but with the kill streak, definitely favoring Cornell, even though they did get some space. I don't think Cornell was going to defend the T1 top regardless. And Helm of the Dominator picked up on Lycan. Doggy's just messing around with him with his double damage mid lane. Level 7 Lycan running from level 5 Sand King, who finds his friends.
Wurt, level 7 Wurt.
Yes, Witch Doctor. You know what? A lot of people will see Arteezy do some weird builds and they'll want to go play those weird builds in pubs after. All I know is I watch Wurt play Witch Doctor, and after this I want to go play some Witch Doctor in pubs. He's just making the hero cool. I don't know where he's getting his farm, I don't know where he's getting his levels, but he's doing a great job of doing it, and he's going to group up with his friends. Are we going to see a T2, a second T2 at 13 minutes? They have Exorcism,
so.
They have Hood.
They've got Ritz to frontline.
And then they actually just stole the Centaur with the Helm of the Dominator from Lycan.
There we go. And damage coming out, not even committing the Exorcism yet. They don't need it. What are they going to do, fight? It's going to be a fight in the bottom, yes. Disruptor gets burrow struck by Doggy. Doggy taking a lot of damage, but now here comes the Death Ward. Wurt is forced off the Death Ward by the Lycan. Doggy is going to sacrifice his life in pursuit of a tower, but the tower is not down yet. Meanwhile, on the top, Eradicate's taking that tower. Still no fighting in the
Shapeshift is
bottom.
already
They're
half
gonna root
over.
out onto Death Prophet. Death Prophet, Exorcism is flying. Got some fishy flying around.
The fish
Swimming
pushed the
around.
butterfly.
Ghost fish.
And they're going to finish this tower off easily. They're going to try and deal with Eradicate here. He doesn't have a TP in his inventory. There's the Chronosphere.
Ooh, he drops the Chrono. He's rooted up, but
He's
he's
gonna
making
get
his way
glimpsed,
out.
though.
Oh, he's gonna get glimpsed. Now he's able to once again make it out of there. He's gonna get roared, caught inside the kinetic field. Damage is coming. Damage is coming. Another one.
Oh my
Another one. He's got
God.
another one. Doggy's gonna come in, do the same thing as last time. Burrow strike through 3 of Cornell's heroes, and now they've got a secondary route. Sand King, I think you may be meeting your maker. Goodbye, sir.
Bye. They got one.
What?
They got it.
Evident.
It's not even close. Look
Evident
what
right
Evident's
now.
doing. He's just hitting the T3.
He's booping it.
Oh boy. Oh, RIT is just an absolute control here of this.
It is everywhere. RIT is everywhere on this map right now.
And getting closer and closer to the Radiance on Abaddon, which we talked about. One thing we didn't talk about is Doggy picking up a Blink Dagger at 15, maybe 14 minutes. Disruptor hasn't even finished Boots. Disruptor has a full magic wand and Boots is speed, but he hasn't even finished Arcanes.
August got just about nothing.
Look at this is how you know that RIT is going to do his
Oh,
classic
Rabbit in the
Abaddon.
bottom. He's gonna have to use the song just to stop Evident from killing him.
Witch Doctor's going straight for Aghanims after Boots.
Oh, boy.
He's just going right in. He wants to press R this game. He's feeling very confident. RIT is taking the enemy jungle. Cornell can't get into lanes. They can't get into their jungle. RIT doesn't even care about their side of the river. And with the Battle Fury, Eradicate's able to farm quite quickly. Eradicate's going to go for Shadow Blade so he can set up the Chronospheres and get some ganking potential. But for now, he's just going to fight Roshan.
All right.
And, Ergonomics caught out.
Found Doggy and Wirt once again doing their thing. They're gonna be able to cancel up the epicenter, but it's not gonna matter. Wirt taking a bit of damage, but they're gonna roar him. They bait the roar out.
They just want something. They need anything. In the
I will
meantime,
say-
space created.
Yeah, the good news for Cornell is that they've pretty much bled all they're gonna bleed. They only have one more tier 2. After that, it's gonna be high ground that RIT has to take. They've stopped dying, chain dying, and they're getting return kills. So
Yeah, they are able to cast roar and get a kill. Mostly reliably, although Eradicate has still escaped them twice with no health, and I know Cornell is not happy about that. That could be a 2-2 and 6 void, but instead it's a 2-0 and 6 void. Eradicate, taking the Aegis of the Immortal, as we discussed last game, putting it on Death's Prophet is quite lackluster. One of the worst heroes to put it on because she revolves around her long cooldown Exorcism, 145 seconds, and that does not persist through Aegis. Now Rit's doing what he does. Look at where he is.
in the bottom, he's gonna get netted up.
Shields himself.
Trying to TP out. He's got his ult.
Okay.
He's gonna be just fine.
And there's nothing they can do because they use the roar on Wirt. Now
Space.
top
Now
lane,
Doggy's
look at
coming in
this.
top with Evident. Going on to Ergonomics. That space created by RIT so they can get another kill on the top. Not pushing the tower just yet.
Ergonomics is having a very rough game on Disruptor. He's constantly found out and killed.
Rabbit could
Nothing you
get
can do
caught.
about it.
No, it looks like he's gonna make it out just fine.
He can't. Ergonomics can't even get out of base to place the wards he has in his inventory. He's holding on to 3 Observer wards. 3 Observer wards in your inventory means there's 3 Observer wards not on the map. And a Hawk is actually found out. Nope. Look at the RIT hasn't even been to their side of the map in like 5 minutes.
What? Why? They don't have
Yeah.
anything over there for
Only time
them.
that there's when they might find a Lycan. Nope, Doggy. Oh, he
Doggy's
sees him.
coming in.
They do anything?
He's
Yeah,
just
he's
gonna
fine,
blink out.
Yeah.
His Abby isn't too close behind him.
Now continuing to take the jungle, Evident and Eradicate combine forces top lane, pushing into a T2. They have an Aegis, they have an Exorcism, they might commit it. The tower's already below half.
Yeah, I think they'll just let Eradicate sit here and fight the tower. Oh, actually, Evident's gonna take it for a little
Evident
bit.
wants to see yes,
And
Eradicate.
one more. Eradicate's gonna get it.
I'm surprised Evident didn't ping him. And there's the Radiance. The 18-minute Radiance picked up. 2 T2 towers gone. That's a Radiance on top of a Helmet Dominator and Phase Boots. That's what happened when you start the game with 2 kills and then
I
2
believe
tower
you mean
kills.
3 tier 2 towers gone. There are no outer towers remaining for Cornell.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a song going up. Rabbit's just gonna have to song TP. Now the rest of the team, they're fighting. Doggy's gonna burrow strike through onto 2. Shapeshift comes out of Lycan. Lycan gets caught inside of the chrono though. They're not going anywhere, Pupper.
Bye-bye. Bad dog. And Evan just wants to push out mid. Now he has, oh my god, he still has half duration on the exorcism.
Yeah,
he did manage to do some damage to this tower.
Unfortunately, he's got extra protections down right now. When he uses this. Comes in, he's ready to tank. He's the Aegis. Aegis is gonna pop for another 2 minutes.
Doing some damage. Can they get this and open up shrines, or is Tinker gonna? Tinker looks like he's gonna push it back.
Done.
Now it's likely they're gonna need to. There's a gem on Sand King, so they really want to enforce their map control. They never want to go home.
Abaddon wasn't even there for that fight, was he?
Mm-hmm. Abaddon. That doesn't look like it. Now Tinker's trying to do what Abaddon did. He has the boss. He's trying to get his team back in. Very soon, Tinker will have his Blink Dagger as well, which is going to help him stay alive. RIT likely is going to want to get a pipe before they can break high ground to get their creeps into base easier, unless they can do it by winning a team fight. The pipe, I guess, will have to get picked up by Abaddon or Sand King, but neither of them have it queued up. So it looks like RIT just want to go for a pick into a high ground push, or they're going to try and ignore the march altogether and just kill the Tinker. Their ability to kill the Tinker is going to be Faceless Void catching him in a Chronosphere, or Doggy on Sand King getting a Blink Burrow Strike on him. Speaking of Blink Burrow Strikes, Lycan caught out bottom lane right now, getting low, but he might make it away.
Yeah, he's inside of a Yule's right now. Evan coming in, got the Static Storm down. Doggy's going to be just fine for now. A couple more shots. There's the Burrow Strike. They find him. Goodbye, Beastmaster. Evan is in some trouble though. Solar's chasing him down. Tinker's just smashing away with the rockets, and now Evan one more time. One more for the road. Doggy in a lot of trouble. He gets a Burrow Strike through. He's alive for now, but he doesn't have enough mana for a Sandstorm. Doggy's gonna lose a lot of trouble. Tries to go away.
No.
Gem, but Eradicate's right behind him. Eradicate, can you get the gem? Rat! No, you let Rabbit get it. It's okay.
They have a gem. He just went Shadow Blade.
That's okay. Look at Abaddon top.
Oh my god. Oh my. That shrine's available.
He's gonna be able to take down his range, no problem. What are they gonna do to stop him?
He just starts beating. I remember this in the laning phase.
He can't survive this one though.
He's just playing with his radiance.
Oh, here comes Eradicate. Eradicate! Yeah, there we go. They're gonna use the Chrono. They get the Lycan who shapeshifted up right now. Abaddon's not gonna survive this one. Eradicate. Oh,
he just went down. He just went down.
Trying to go on Rabbit. He gets Rabbit and gets glimpsed back to make sure he gets damage onto Solar. Solar goes down.
Did he get it? No.
Blink forward. He's not done yet. He's going on to Ergonomics.
Oh my.
Boom diggity. All right, now he should be back up here. There we go.
Glimpse in 1 second. Oh, he goes invis.
Oh, he went invis. Yeah, Ergonomics is in trouble. He's going to get stand up. He's going to be able to recover that gem. And now the rest of his team here. The Exorcism flying up here from Evident. They are going to work on this
very happy with that glimpse.
Absolutely.
And now they're going to likely take the T3 mid. It's very low if Evident can get near it.
All of Cornell is up, so they may not be able to get near it.
Evident's getting dangerously low here.
Very low. He's dropping the siphons. Now Burrow Strike's coming in. He's doing tons of damage. Evident inside of the Yules right now, still siphoning up onto Beastmaster. Beastmaster gets the roar out, but it's not enough before he goes down. Evident taking a lot of damage again. Cakes chasing him down with Rabbit. Rabbit getting the body blocks off, but Evident making his way away. There's another Burrow Strike and a time walk forward.
God, he's unkillable.
Eradicate's beating him down. Eradicate's got to get back. There we go, time walk. They're going to survive for now. Still, did they ever get that tier 3? No, it's still up in the mid.
Abaddon has returned, though.
Oh, they just took out Tinker. Tinker was going a little too aggressively. Abaddon is back, and they're taking down, who did they just kill?
Doggy died right inside the T4s, trying to kill Ergonomics.
Oh my gosh.
He wanted to bring Ergonomics at 11 deaths. He wanted to bring that up to 12. Now the classic Evident Ritz combo here.
Yeah,
I love the Blink Dagger
Ember in some trouble. They used the Death Ward. That was a buyback. That was a buyback on Tinker. Tinker's dead. Dieback. They're going to turn it around onto Witch Doctor. Work could be in a lot of trouble, but they're going to spend a lot trying to get him. Mistcoil is going to keep him topped off, and now Cake's trying to turn it around onto Ritz. Ritz doing quite a lot of damage. He doesn't have his ultimate for another 30 seconds, so he needs to be very careful. But Naga Siren, they're going to be able to pick him up, and yeah, the Cakes had to go back to his base. Work once again. He's just fine. He's
Evidence hitting buildings.
I think Ritz is gonna leave him. No,
they have a roar for
Evident there in time. They get the melee barracks in the mid, and this is already a 30k gold lead at the 24-minute mark. Ritz, oh, he doesn't get the TP out. The roar's going to come in. Look at this net worth chart, though. I've never seen
29k. These are two very different Tinker games with Rex. In what I gave to. Very, very different. It's RIT's issue last game was the strong start from Cornell, and I mean they just turned that right back around. You want to take Tinker? We'll do what you guys did, but just to a lot more of an extreme. Actually, Evident just found a gem of true sight. No, look at this. Oh, I guess there's a fight going on.
Oh, Doggy, yeah, coming in the bottom. He doesn't have the burrow strike to catch Cakes yet. There we go. Cakes can't even shapeshift. Has no way out of there.
And he's gone
No
again.
buyback for him either. Buybacks on every single Cornell hero except Naga have been used.
Of course. And now, Evident just found a gem on the ground as that fight was going on. I guess it had forgotten about.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah. So just there he goes. Gives it to Doggy so we get his Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger on Evident now. Okay, everyone's loving the blinks here on RIT. Are we going to see a Meteor Hammer? Aghanims is up on Witch Doctor. Oh boy, how's his counterpart doing? Disruptor still working on getting his Arcane Boots. 5 Observer Wards were just in Observer's inventory down to 4. Again, 5 Observer Wards in your inventory are not Observer Wards on the map, but that just goes to show how Disruptor can't even get off his high ground. He can't even place his wards because he dies every time he leaves his base. He had over the maximum stock of wards, and in fact, he's going to go place a ward in Dire Vision right now.
There we go. First shrine taken. Now. Boop.
Bye-bye. And Roshan will be respawning in less than a minute. There's one shrine, the more important shrine RIT can take before they go for the Roshan. In fact,
oh, ergonomics. Oh, Eradicate's going to use the BKB so he doesn't get glimpsed back. Finding ergonomics. Busting him down. That was a panic static.
That was,
he
used the 10-second BKB for a kill in the position 5. I think RIT's maybe getting a little bit cocky
a little silly.
I think that Witch Doctor and Sankin could have cleaned that up just fine without Faceless Void, but he commits the 10-second BKB.
He wasn't going to let that kill go to someone else.
Support's always taking last
back.
hits.
Yeah.
Well, RIT has continued to not even touch. Actually, Ritz is farming. Creeps on RIT's side of the map. Doggy has become the living ward. With 10 seconds until Roshan spawns, Doggy is impatient and leaves the little cave that Roshan lives in. And here's a smoke, although it wasn't vision. Although that's Evident pinging it.
Cakes!
Oh,
strike
yes.
while he's shape-shifting. This is going to be a lot of damage. It's not enough, though. Cakes is out of here. Oh, they get him in the Chronosphere. Here it comes. Doing a lot of damage. Faceless Wood is going to get blinded up, but they've got the Death Ward pulsing away. They take down Cakes. The song is used, but it's not enough to save his life. Now Ritz ready to go in any minute. Doggy just jumps in, gets the Burrow Strike through. This guy is the Burrow Strike man. He's going to get glimpsed back, and now he could be in some trouble. Is in some trouble. Is very dead. But here comes Evident. Evident's going to drop the Soul Siphons and silences as well. Now Tinker is up in a Yule's, trying to make his way back into the fountain. He should be fine. We'll be able to make it back to the fountain. But the rest of the team, they're just ignoring the tier 3 in the barracks. RIT, play it smart, boys.
Ritz used his borrow time and just stood in the static storm. Just a nice little heal from Disruptor.
Alright, here it goes. They're going to work on the melee barracks. Eradicate's jumping forward.
And one barracks left.
One range racks left.
Ranged.
38k gold lead here for RIT coming in and just dominating this game number 2 of Cornell. If they play like this, they are a sure shot to take the whole tournament. They're going fountain diving now.
Good game.
Cornell finally going to call the good game well played.
Unable to lose in the fall. Unable to lose in the spring.
Don't know what
Unable to lose in the playoffs. We will be seeing the Rochester Institute of Technology on LAN at the Collegiate Star League LAN events very shortly, and Cornell, the toughest, some of the toughest competition we have to offer, expected to be RIT's toughest competition going into this match, which, as previously stated, has been described as an additional grand final match that we will be having. They were unable to take a single game off RIT. Are RIT stoppable? Are they even mortal with Rex?
I am not seeing it. They're a little silly. That's what I am seeing occasionally.
Definitely.
Some of the end stuff there, but wow, just an absolute show of power. They knew. So in game number 1, they did lose their laning phase, but that's with a Tinker. It's kind of expected that you're going to sacrifice a bit. You're going to sacrifice, and you're going to get punished in your laning phase. They lost it, but they played it exactly right. They recovered, and they just played really slow, methodical. This game, on the other hand, the other team had the Tinker. They said, okay, it's our time to punish. And they just, people would pay money. There are people who would pay you for a one-on-one session of that, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, we discussed that Cornell had a great laning phase going into game 1. Cornell was dominating RIT in the early laning phase, but RIT managed to bring it back, and Evident especially got bots and immediately got a blink and immediately was just controlling the game. Now, on the flip side, as you said, RIT, they weren't going to allow Cornell to do anything in the laning phase with that Tinker. They won all 3 lanes. Win all 3 lanes, especially in this meta that very much favors the laning phase, it's going to set you up quite well. And as we saw, RIT forgot that they even had a side of the map. RIT effectively just cut the size of the map in half and was just on Cornell's map. We saw that in how RITs just never went home. The only time they went home is maybe if Wirt got killed on the position 5 Wish Doctor. Yeah. But then they just took the whole jungle. We saw that in how poor Ergonomics was carrying 5 Observer wards because he couldn't even get out of his base to place them. The wards were refreshing faster than he could put them on the ground. That was just an absolutely one-sided domination coming out from RIT.
Ritz, the Abaddon player, he forgot that health bars were even a thing.
I love that fight bot. He didn't care.
and then the next one around, he's just pushing tier 2s by himself, and Abaddon level 8 just taking towers like they're nothing, and then going into he's just fountain diving at 12 or base diving at 12 minutes, obviously paying for that one. Finally,
a little bit, maybe a little bit too cocky. We even saw with the Eradicate 10-second BKB to kill the position 5 that didn't even have arcane boots. Maybe, I think if we're ever going to see RIT lose a match, it might be RIT's fault.
From Clowny, clowning around.
Their 6 Meteor Hammer pickup that in one match that might do it.
All right, everyone. Before we sign you guys out, I just want to announce the winner of the Crisp Thumbs Up giveaway. That went to D-Doan, D-D-O-A-N.
Rigged.
So I'm going to give you, everyone else, please look away, D-D-O-A-N. That one's for you. In the meantime, though, this was the game round of 18, RIT versus Cornell. Congratulations to Cornell, taking it in a convincing 2-0 fashion. We'll see you guys next week for what's on the schedule there, Mr. Carlton. I believe it is...
Next week, we are going to be having the UC Davis Aggies are going to be playing Marietta College, as well as UMCP versus Stony Brook. We are down. The teams are insane, and it's just we are down to some serious teams.
Don't miss any of these games. They're all.
I swear,
the UBC McMaster game was like that. Cornell RIT was. You watched it. If you watched it, the last even round of 16, a lot of the games were like this. These are exceptionally talented players. Very good coordinated, very well coordinated teams, and they're just playing their hearts out, represent their schools as well as earn a little bit of scholarship money at the same time. The CSL finals, the winners of these games, the 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. today, as well as the Thursday 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., will be going to Los Angeles on I believe the game days are the 28th and the 29th at some super special esports arena that they've got down there.
I've heard only good things about it.
28th and 29th. So if you're in that area, you can go tickets, go to cstarleague.com and check out the news section that should have instructions there to purchase tickets. Or if you want to just watch it here with us on Twitch, follow us at here on the Twitch. You can also find us on Twitter, twitter.com/cstarleague and twitter.com/collegiate Dota. There we go. Facebook.com/CStarLeague as well. My name is Wivrix. You can find me on Twitter at DotaBrews. That handsome devil over there is Carlton. You can find him on Twitter at Carlalton.
Thank you.
And, there's someone really special to me.
Can I take a guess?
Please.
Is it Twitch? Because, as always, Wivrix, nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming who supports collegiate esports. From PAX East and West and many more events, the Collegiate Star League would not be what it is today what you are witnessing here, the history in the making, without the help and support from Twitch. So be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future, and be sure to show Twitch some love as well and thank them for their support. You can find Twitch at twitter.com/Twitch as well as facebook.com/Twitch. My name is Carlton. The fantastic caster I'm with is Wibrex, and we will see you guys next week for some more fantastic Dota.
Thursday
For some more fantastic Dota. Have a good night, everybody.